We have the MDC XT12.
Have you ever owned a trailer before, or is this your first trailer ever?
So I was actually planning on building an enclosed trailer. In my searches, I came across the MDC trailers.
Okay.
And I thought, well, this is just exactly what I want. Why would I build what I could buy it? Just exactly what I want. So
Overall, what would you recommend this trailer to somebody?
no.
What? Why would you say that? Hey, what's up everyone? Shane here with ROA Off-Road or RVs of America. We're down at the annual Romer Rally or Romer Campout. And I'm actually sitting in front of MDC. This is, do you want to introduce yourself really quick and tell us what trailer you have?
I'm Kent from Las Vegas. And we have the MDC XT12HR.
Okay, yeah, so this is a kind of a shorter trailer.
It's a 1 or 2 person trailer, yes.
Yeah. And so tell me, have you ever owned a trailer before, or is this your first trailer ever?
I had built a adventure trailer, threw all our camping gear and tow behind the truck or the Jeep or something. I built that. We loved it. We loved being off grid. We loved being in the middle of nowhere, away from everybody. But the downside of it was it took an hour to set up camp once you got there. And then it took an hour to bus camp down when you're done. And both those were prime time, whether it be the morning or the evening. And you wanted to either watch the sunset and have dinner, or you wanted to hurry up and go to your adventures. So I told my wife, I said, what if we got an enclosed trailer that had sleeping arrangements and did minimize that setup and takedown time? And she was, okay, let's do it. So we found this.
Okay, so you've owned a trailer, but you made it yourself, you're saying?
Yes.
You kind of built this.
Oh, it's the timber and suspension and 2 foot of ground clearance, and it's a nice trailer.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's very cool. So as you decided you wanted to get something that was fully enclosed, how did that search? I mean, there's a lot of off-road trailers in the market. A few years ago there wasn't. Now there is. What brought you to? How did you find the MDC brand?
So I was actually planning on building an enclosed trailer.
Okay.
Because I had good success with my first trailer, so let's have success with the second trailer. So I was looking at manufacturing, design, and build processes, and in my searches, I came across the MDC trailers.
Okay.
And I thought, well, this is just exactly what I want. Why would I build what I could buy it? Just exactly what I want. So and all the features that I wanted, everything, the floor plan, just what I was. If I was going to build a trailer, this is what I would build. So,
okay, that's very cool. That's very cool. There are a few other trailers on the market similar in this size. I don't know if you've looked at them. What I like about this is the price point versus some of the other trailers this size.
Yes.
Because you could easily go north of $100K.
Yes. And I had a budget that was around $50K.
Okay.
And so this worked. But I had some requirements. I'm 6'3", 6'3" tall,
okay.
so it had to be able to stand up straight, which I can do in here.
Okay, you can do. Comfortable standing up in
yes.
there. Okay.
My head bumps the AC a little bit. They're just crazy. If my shoes are on, my head bumps the AC. But I didn't want to have to get dressed laying down. I wanted to be able to get dressed standing up.
Makes sense.
I wanted an outdoor kitchen because I don't want to leave my home and come out in the wild someplace and sit inside and cook and read a book or watch TV inside. I wanted to be out, enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah.
And even cooking, even washing dishes outside is fun to me.
Yeah, it is. Once you're out there, and if your option is outside kitchen, you got to do it. And then you realize, hey, this is kind of fun. Like you're enjoying the view, enjoying the sounds of nature and everything. So that's very cool. So what about the bed? You're a tall guy?
I'm a tall guy. So it's east-west bed. Actually, the first modification we made to this thing is we took the old mattress out, and we had a specific mattress that we have at our king-size bed at home. We have a queen-size bed, took off the guest room and put in here. So it's the same mattress that we have. Well, it's just different size, but same mattress, so we can sleep very comfortably in here just as well as we do at home.
So it's a queen. It measures about a residential standard queen. Okay, that's good to know. What drives me crazy about the RV industry in America, sometimes you'll get a trailer and they do this RV queen, and so you can't actually buy a mattress, or there's no mattress stores that, like, if you have a specific mattress that you like, you can't put it in there because they have these special dimensions, smaller and not
just a little
wide.
Bit, or the
It's just
corners are shaved or something.
or something like that. It drives me crazy because I'm like, to me personally, the reason why I want a camper is comfort.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm just going to go to a tent, right? And so to me, I'm like, I want a nice place to sleep. And the only way you can make it nicer is if you can take your bed at home and bring it with you. I do the same thing. My wife and I, we've been sleeping on a Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Well, we're purple mattress.
You're
so,
purple.
yeah.
So you got your queen, you got your king, and we do the same thing. When you have your trailer, you can do your
Yes.
setup dialed in.
Yeah.
Very cool. So as you kind of searched, you found MDC. How long have you owned the trailer now?
Just over a year.
Okay, just over a year. How many miles do you think you've put on this thing?
Well, I know it's about 9,000 miles because my truck keeps track of it.
Oh, cool. Oh, because you have like a trailer
Yeah.
monitor, so it tells you, oh, wow, so you've put almost 10,000 miles on this
Yeah,
thing.
but it's not always. But most of it has not been adventure. We also use this as a hotel room in front of our children's homes when we want to go see the grandkids.
That's very cool.
We have our own space. We can control our own thermostat, our own mattress, our own food. So and it works out well for the grandkids.
And where are the grandkids?
Up in the Utah area.
Okay, so you come up and park outside the driveway or somewhere and have your little apartment essentially
Yes.
on wheels.
Yes.
That's very cool. Yeah, and then you don't feel, then you're not like that fish, inside the house.
Or I need to decompress. I need some downtime here. Sit in the trailer for a while.
Sit in the trailer. That's awesome. That's very cool. So what has been some of your more adventurous trips that you've taken this on?
We've been to Kanab, around that area, Kanab, and we've been to Capitol Reef National Park,
Yeah.
and then just some little camping spots. Nothing really adventurous yet. Just
Okay.
just.
Are you generally on-grid, off-grid?
Oh, I love the off-grid. We've only been in one RV park. That was a campground over by Beaver. We were at have a family reunion over there.
Okay, and you just have power hookups, so might as well,
yeah.
right? That makes sense.
But I love the fact I am off-grid.
How long has been your longest off-grid camping trip?
This is it right here, 4
Okay,
days.
so 4 days. Have you had any issues with the power?
No.
No. What are you doing? You got a refrigerator.
Refrigerator,
So a refrigerator is 12 volt. That's running power all the time, pretty much.
the heater, fans in there, lights. Yeah, we're just barely scratching the surface.
Charging anything? No.
iPhones.
iPhones. Yeah. So nothing too crazy, but
No.
so you haven't worried about power at all.
No, I've got 300 watts of solar on the roof, and I have two 100 amp hour lithium batteries in there, and
Okay.
I've never had a problem with the power. I never worry about the power at all.
Yeah. A lot of people have these misconceptions on how far you can go with power, and I feel like normal camping usage.
I have done one more thing. I bring a swamp cooler, a little portable swamp cooler, which will run to cool this thing off as well.
Oh, really?
And so I can run that off the batteries, no problem. So that's been on this trip as well. So
that's cool.
Ran for a couple hours.
Now you have the air conditioner on the roof. But you
Yeah,
gotta be
but I
plugged in.
can't run. I got to be plugged in for it. I have a generator I can bring also, but I
Yeah.
didn't bring it this time.
That's so interesting. So yeah, it's cold, as you can see.
Now
Wearing-
it is, but in
wearing
the
a
afternoon
jacket.
it was pretty warm yesterday.
Yeah, it was pretty warm. So the swamp cooler thing, that's pretty cool.
It's just enough to take the edge off.
Yeah, just to kind of cool it down a little bit in there. Swamp coolers, for those in the East, they've never heard of swamp coolers. Can you explain what a swamp cooler is? a
Well,
little
it's
bit?
it's right over here.
Oh, that's okay.
I just set that on the first step, and it backs up against the screen door and brings the cooler air from outside. And there's you see the back side, there's some kind of substrate here which gets wet, and then the air blows over that and drops about 20 degrees if the air's dry. And that sets right on the first step just fine. And
Well, that actually fits in that
first
little step area.
Yes.
Okay. And so you just put it right against it, and the swamp cooler. So these work really good in the West.
if you're about 20 degrees or 20% humidity or less, yeah, it does. So
Yeah.
it'll drop 20 degrees air temperature.
We use these at our shop in Salt Lake, and the guys turn it off. The techs turn it off because they get too cold sometimes in the summer. But in the East, people are always like, what? Like never heard of that thing. So very cool. That's really cool. What are some other modifications or things you've done?
First thing is I took the TV out.
Okay.
I don't want to come out here and miss this.
Yeah.
And by sitting inside watching TV. So we got rid of that. And other than that, I had to modify the tray there to fit my fridge. That's a 75 quart fridge.
Okay.
A dual zone fridge. So I had to modify that to make it fit.
And that's an IceCo, right?
That's an IceCo, yes.
Did you have to drop it down a little bit?
Yeah.
So what year is this?
This I think it was 23.
Okay, or 22 or 23.
It's 23.
Yeah, it's because I think there was a model year change where they They dropped it.
Okay.
So it fits the bigger fridge.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. The previous year models, some of them didn't. So it was just a little bit too short.
Yes.
You had to make it so it could fit
And
right in there.
I did brought some 120 out here. That extension, that green extension cord
Oh,
there is
yeah,
connected
yeah.
to the to the inverter inside.
Oh, okay. So you have an outlet so you can bring it out here and plug stuff in.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. And then, so tell me about your feelings on the quality overall of the trailer.
Well, one of the things I love about it is how robust it is. It's built to handle off-road use. It's strong, super strong, overbuilt suspension, overbuilt chassis, overbuilt, even the shell's overbuilt. And most people don't think dynamically; they think statically. It's sitting here in the driveway that's just not moving. That's static.
Yeah.
And with that, all you just need is particle board and some staples and a little bit of glue, and it sits there fine. But when you're going down the road, just even the highway, it's a 6.0 earthquake.
Yeah.
And then you go off road, it's a 10.0. And so it has to be overbuilt for that kind of stuff. And this is overbuilt for that.
Yeah. So have you had any major issues on the trailer since you've had it?
No major issues.
Okay.
That's little issues here and there.
Just little things. And how did you get those serviced or figured out?
I just called warranty. Actually, had to email warranty, and we communicated back and forth. And they actually, because we're in Vegas, far away from a dealer, they actually found our RV repair facility in Las Vegas to come out and replace the fan in the little bathroom there.
Okay.
And yeah, that was super easy.
Okay. And that was probably the worst thing you had replaced since you've had it.
Yeah. Then 2 weeks ago, I bent my jack, and they sent me a new one out for free. I said, no, it's my bad. They go, no, we'll send you a new one, no problem. So
okay, yeah.
I was like blown away how accommodating they were on that.
That's so cool. That's very cool. So you've now been here for 4 days. You got an opportunity to meet the owner and founder of this company. Tell
Yes.
us what you thought about meeting Vaughn and talking with him.
Nice fellow. He's he has his his finger on the pulse of the company and the product, and he's very conscientious about putting out a quality product and making sure that his customers are satisfied.
Yeah, I was talking with an RV manufacturer a long time ago, and when I told him I go on camping trips with customers, he said, "Man, either you're brave or stupid." And I was like, "What? Why would you say that?" Right? And I thought about that. I'm like, well, I guess if you're putting something out that you don't think is that good, you might have to be brave to go and hang out with the people using it, right? And I think this is a testament, if he's willing to come out and camp, it means he believes in his product enough that he's not going to get a lineup of people not pounding on his door telling him you sold me a piece of junk, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's I think it's just a testament to the quality overall.
Well, my observation of both MDC and your company as well is that yes, you're in business to make money, but that's not your primary focus. Your focus is about adventures and giving people quality product for adventures. And his focus is the same thing. And you do that well, and you'll make money at it.
Yeah.
But you're making money is not your primary focus.
Yeah. Thank you. And not everybody sees that or realizes it, but I could be out focusing on just trying to sell more trailers. To me, this is how you do it. You bring people together, you create a community, and you make friendships, and they go out and do all your marketing for you, right? Hopefully, and you don't need to even, I just try to focus on making sure everybody's having a good time, loving their trailers. We're working on them, fixing them. By the way, moving forward, you reach out to Blake, who's our service guy. You can reach out to MDC as well, but we're really collaborating with them on making sure the service gets done very fast. So that's kind of very important to us, is that things are done quickly and in a timely manner so that you are just able to go out and have fun. So that's awesome. Well, thank you. Overall, what would you recommend this trailer to somebody?
I'd recommend this trailer to a single person or a couple that don't mind bumping into each other.
Bumping into each other a little
Well,
bit.
just who can be with each other for close proximity with each other for days at a time. Some people they need their space away, and this doesn't provide that.
Okay.
But if you enjoy each other and you enjoy adventures and off-road adventures and such, I highly recommend it.
And how's your experience been here at the Romer Rally or the Romer Campout?
Oh, great people. Enjoyed ourselves very much.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this.
My pleasure.
And thanks so much. And hopefully we'll see you next year.
Moab, I understand, right?
Or as an adventure.
Oh, okay.
So just so everybody knows, especially if you're new to the ROA or the MDCs, adventures are where we grab the truck and trailers and we go out somewhere with them, maybe do some rough roads, get out somewhere remote, camp. And so we're kind of, the idea is take an adventure with the truck and trailer. The rally, which is every August, September, Labor Day weekend every year, is you just come out here, you park your trailer, and the trailer never moves. And you take your trucks out and we just hang out, and it's kind of it's a rally. You just camp out here and stay in one spot. So adventure will be Moab.
Okay.
So that's going to be a totally different experience. We might move every couple days or every day or two and go to a new site, but you'll have more experience off-roading with your truck and trailer. Here we don't have any experience with off-roading. That's kind of
Okay.
I don't know if you were expecting that when you came.
No, I figured that based on your description, this is what exactly I expected.
Okay,
So,
perfect. A lot of people are like, oh, when are we off-roading with our trailers? So some people have been saying that. I'm like, no, this is the rally. We just stay put and we hang out and have a good time, get to know people. The adventures are, we've done Baja, we do Moab, we've done a bunch, Colorado. We definitely will reach out to you. We'll get you on the email list. I know Moab is definitely one of them we usually do that every single year. So we'll see you on that, I guess. So thank you so much, Kent. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Shane.
Thank you. Hey, thanks for watching. Make any comments below if you have any questions. Try to answer them and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.